Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Cats Wearing Makeup. I'm Catherine, and today we are doing a video. I say this about every video, but right now I'm like legit, sorry, my chair is moving me around. It's a rolly chair, not a rolly chair. See? It's doing it on its own. I'm not moving. Now it stopped. Now I look like a fool. Anyway, today we're finally beginning a series, bi-weekly. So every 2 weeks, I will do an anti-haul. Dun, 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 dun. Insert dramatic music here. So for those of you who don't know what an anti-haul is, it's essentially where I talk about new products that have been released and say why I don't want to buy them. So there are two good reasons for an anti-haul. Number one is to convince myself that I don't need it, okay? And to think about stuff in both as a consumer and as a potential, well, now as a YouTube reviewer, saying, okay, what kind of things do I like and that I would genuinely want in my collection, and also what kind of things I think you guys want to see. So that's the first kind of hat that I'm wearing here. But the second part is we don't need all this stuff. We don't need it all. We don't need any of it, okay? But we want these things, okay? So I got my cup of tea. I got some lip gloss on, which I'm gonna take off so I can have my cup of tea. So anyway, if I'm looking down here, it's because I have my little list, a handwritten list. I'm old-fashioned that way. All right, so let me pull up my Instagram feed. I did save a whole bunch of these things just so I had the pictures so I could talk about them. Some of this shit I don't need any pictures for. I know I don't want it. I'll just kind of go over here. So I'll put the pictures of various products and things over here so you can have a look at them. I'm wearing my favorite shirt. If anyone can guess what this is referring to or knows, put it down in the comments below. I'll send you a present. Deal? Deal. Okay. So let's start with the products that I'm vaguely interested in. So things that I'm considering buying, but I'm undecided about. First thing is going to be trying out some Bite Beauty products. So the thing I have here on my phone is actually the new lip products. So there's an Agave, what is it? Line and Define Lip Primer. Then there is an Agave and Pre-Makeup Lip Serum. And I think there's also, is that it? And there's also the kind of, so there's some with like peppermint oil, so I'm gonna guess these are gonna have like a plumping effect on the lip. Then there's also kind of like it helps to line the lips. It has jackfruit extract, kiwi seed oil, peppermint oil, and then the lip serum has agave nectar and grapefruit extract. Now the grapefruit makes me a bit nervous because it's quite acidic, so I would worry what it's going to actually do to your lips, whether it was going to dry them out or make them a bit damaged. Anyway, so yeah, I'm interested in trying Bite overall, so we'll see. We'll see if I pick these up. I don't think so, but yeah, maybe. Meh. Okay, the next thing on my list is actually the Ofra Cosmetics. They have two new, I'm sorry, where am I looking? Two new eyeshadow palettes. There's a purple toned one and a, what is it, kind of peach and rosy tinted. So I'm not interested in the peach one whatsoever. It looks really boring to me. However, the purple one does interest me. I'm still looking for that perfect, deep grape blue purple color, and that could be it in that palette. I don't know, it looks really pretty. So that's one that I'm thinking about. Also it comes, is that like a no. Cool lavenders and purples inspired by our Neptune highlighter, all new shades. So there's a duochrome pink lavender, that could be really pretty. A pinkish lilac with satin finish, an icy lavender, true violet, and a purple with a blue metallic shift. So to me, those sound really nice. So I might pick just that one up. I haven't tried the Ofra eyeshadow formula at all. So I think I might give this a go. I'm still a bit on the fence about it, but it's kind of one of the nicest ones that I've seen there. And then the last one that I'm actually thinking about getting And this one, obviously I forgot to get the thing on here. So the last one that I'm actually considering is the Real Techniques Brush Cleaning Balm over here. And I clean my brushes, but I don't wash them very much, so I definitely could use a product that would help with that. And I do like that kind of idea of kind of putting them in like a balm and squishing them around. That sounds quite nice to me. So I'm very tempted by that, so I might pick that up. Okay, now comes from the fun part. The shit I don't want, I don't need, I don't care about, throw it in the bin. For those of you in the States, that means throw it in the garbage. All right, 2 of these I have already done dedicated videos for. So the first one is the Melt Modern Love collection. So 2 things. One, it's gorgeous. Okay, so nobody's gonna say, oops, I'm shaking it. Nobody's gonna say that this isn't like a beautiful collection, because it absolutely is stunning. Okay, the colors are really beautiful. The liners look nice, and the lip glosses. The lip glosses I might get. Those look fierce. Okay, the eyeshadow palette, I don't need it. I have it already in Colourpop, in my new Natasha Denona palette, in my Lunar Beauty Strawberry Dreams. I have most of those pink colors. I don't need it, and I don't need more grays either. I don't really wear gray eyeshadow almost at all. So I don't need that, but I am thinking about those glosses, because here, let me see if I can pop up a picture of what it looks like on the lips, those glosses. And you can see these like really large kind of iridescent shifting particles, and I think those are absolutely stunning. So I may pick up one of the glosses, probably the kind of, what is it called, Johnny Rose or Sucker, but maybe the black. I like a black lipstick. Anyway, so that one is generally a no, but maybe the glosses. Probably the glosses. The next one I've already done a dedicated video for is the Jeffree Star Bloodlust palette. Don't need it, don't want it, not interested whatsoever. I was actually thinking about doing a duping video to try and go through my collection that I already have, to show you that you guys have all these colors. If you're interested in that, leave a comment down below, and I'm very happy to do a duping video, because I can tell you right now, I have all of these shades in other palettes, so you don't need this. It's also, I'm just gonna go out there again and say it. I think the packaging is ugly. I think it looks tacky, and I don't think the colors are anything to write home about. So, no way. All right, next up is okay. So I have bought some products from Too Faced before, but no complexion products, and so they've recently come out with these. Where's the picky? So there are highlighter palettes, a eyeshadow palette, and now there's also well, there's a bronzer, but that's a separate collection. The eyeshadow palette, I think the mattes are supposed to match some of the foundation shades, so this is especially clearly supposed to be kind of like a very nude neutral palette, and then you also have little shimmers that go with it. And then the highlighter palettes, you have a couple of different ones for different complexions, going from lightest to deepest. So I mean, they look very pretty, but I'm not interested in it. I'm also not really that interested in purchasing from Too Faced right now. I'm not a huge fan of their eyeshadows. I think they're okay. I just don't think they're amazing. I bought the peach, and I bought another palette which I can't remember, and I ended up decluttering them because I wasn't really that interested in it. Also coming from Too Faced is this new, okay, this is cute. This is the Clover collection Sun Puppy Bronze. It says it's a silky bronzer made with 3 blendable complexion boosting shades for a natural sun-kissed glow. Okay, it's cute. It's a dog face. It's a bronzer. It's adorable. Why wouldn't we want it? I don't really need it. So me and bronzer, we are not BFFs quite yet. So I am still experimenting with it. I am technically wearing some bronzer right now, but can you kind of see there's like a line? Yeah. Where it's a work in progress. We're a work in progress with that. So I'm not interested in picking up a bronzer. I do think the packaging on this is adorable, super cute, but I also don't know, it's going to be, in the US it's $32, so I don't know how much that's going to be in pounds, but I would assume probably around 25 to 30 pounds, which for a single bronzer to me seems quite expensive, but I think the Fenty ones are probably around the same price, so what do I know? I'm not going to pick it up. It's cute, but I'm not that excited about it. Okay, the next up is a whole collection by Wet n Wild, and this is, to me, looks really interesting. I don't think I've seen them doing something quite like this before. So this is the Jungle Rock. It's a collaboration between Wet n Wild and Bretman Rock. I think he's done other collaborations before, hasn't he? I'm not hugely familiar with who he is. But yeah, so what we have here is an eyeshadow palette. We have lip glosses. We have loose highlighter, a 3-in-1 face mist, mascara, and brushes. So it's quite a large collection of stuff. The only thing that I would be vaguely interested in is going to be the palette. And to be honest with you, and spoiler for forthcoming content, I bought the Wired palette. I bought the Suva Hyper palette, sorry, I don't remember what the name is, which are all really bright electric colors, and I think it'll cover quite a bit of what's already in this palette. So just for the sake of not having too many duplicate things, I don't think I would pick this up. I am interested in retrying out the Wet n Wild eyeshadow formula. I think it's been, gosh, maybe I was in high school or something last time I tried Wet n Wild eyeshadow. Anyway, I have one of their highlighters now, and I do like that. But I'm not really into loose highlighters at all, so that doesn't interest me. The lip glosses, I could leave it. The setting spray, face mist, whatever, I don't really care. So the only thing I would be vaguely interested in is the eyeshadow palette, and nah, it's just not doing it. It's not, it's just not new and cool enough for me, I guess. That's a bit of an asinine thing to say, isn't it? It's just not, it just doesn't hit all buttons for me. Sorry. Ugh. Okay, what's next? Ooh, okay. So this one I just saw, and I was actually vaguely tempted by this, but then I hated the packaging. Also, I bought the Natasha Denona one, so I don't think I really need this again. So this is the P. Louise Love Tapes Face Palette. It has 18 eyeshadows and 2 highlighters. So, first of all, do you see how gigantic this palette is? It looks huge, okay? So you have the eyeshadow bits in the middle, and then you have 2 highlighters on either side. So I don't know who would want to buy such gigantic packaging like this. I mean, where are you going to use it? Is it just for display or something? I mean, I want my highlighters separate. I don't want them with my eyeshadows. I don't know why. Anyway, the colors themselves are pretty. There's 3 or 4 tones that look almost identical to me, just all reds. There's a couple of dark, not dark mauves, mauve isn't the right color, dark burgundy kind of colors, which are interesting, but otherwise it's like just very red. It kind of has leanings of like Jeffree Star Blood Sugar palette. It kind of looks like that, and I'm sure it's dupes on some of the Colourpop ones that I have. So I don't know, I'm not interested. I'm tempted to try P. Louise. I do want to try their eyeshadow base, but this just isn't, I'm sorry, it just doesn't look that exciting to me, but maybe not. I'm not in the mood for reds, deep reds like that, so. Next up, Haus Labs, Lady Gaga's brand with, I guess, with Amazon, right? And that's where she sells them. Has just released some new, what are they called? New lip product, Le Monster Matte Lip Crayon. It says, full coverage, creamy formula, strikes in one swipe, lightweight, goes on smooth, and dries down, morphing from creamy application to a budge-proof matte finish. Okay, I'm not really that interested. I'm not a lipstick person. I really don't wear, obviously I'm not even wearing anything right now. Doing a beauty thing on YouTube, whatever. Sorry, I'm fiddling with my shirt, sorry. So, I don't know, I'm not that excited. The colors look really pretty, but they're kind of normal lipstick colors, so I'm not that excited about them. I don't know. Are you inspired by any of the Lady Gaga collection? I thought about getting one of like those like liquid eyeshadow things. There was one, what was it called, like Chained Ballerina, which I thought was actually really pretty, and I did swatch it because one of my students had it. But I don't know, I guess I'm just not that, I'm not that excited about it. I'm not interested. I'm not gonna get it. Okay. The next up, a big controversial one, is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill palette volume 2. I don't want to go into it. I don't care anything about Jaclyn Hill. I've never watched her. I've never bought any of her products. I've seen all the drama videos over the past year or two. I just don't care, honestly, that much about it. However, I don't particularly care for Morphe eyeshadows. I think they're a bit crap. I mean, some of them are nice. Some of them are probably quite fine. I had the James Charles thing. It was my first experimenting with large palettes like that and lots of colors. I obviously still love colors, but I didn't really like it. So from the point of it being an absolutely gigantic palette, I'm not really that interested in it. I don't know her, so I don't really care to support her, and the colors themselves aren't things that I'm that excited about. It would have been, I think, better to split it into like 3 or 4 different palettes, like a nudes one, a reds one, and a purples one. I think that would have been nicer. Also, just to put this up there was also a recent Colourpop large palette that looks really, really similar to this. So I don't think if you have that one, you definitely don't need this one. And also vice versa. If you decide you want this one, you don't need the Colourpop one. But because I know Colourpop has a good shadow formula and is very consistent with that, I would probably choose that one over this one if I did want such a large palette, which I don't. Okay, what else do we got? Not much more. The last thing I want to talk about, and this is, I'm sorry, this is just weird, and I don't know. I'm not a huge Disney fan. I do like some Disney movies. My favorite Disney movie, you can fight me on this, it's fine, is Emperor's New Groove, okay? Second is Mulan, then everything else is afterwards. Fight me. Anyway, but I'm not like into Disney branded products. I did buy all of the different Disney, like the 2 palettes that came out with Disney last spring from Colourpop, and I didn't like them. The quality I felt wasn't the same as the normal Colourpop quality, so I decluttered them. I haven't bought any other Disney stuff, except for the Frozen 2 Elsa palette, which is actually excellent. That's from Colourpop as well. Anyway, but Catrice has just come out with this collaboration, Catrice x Disney, with Minnie and Daisy colored stuff. So there's not a whole lot of very detailed pictures. I think they just announced this. When did this pop up? Well, 6 days ago. Anyway, so it looks like there's a matte lipsticks, nail polishes, 2 eyeshadow palettes, and some brushes. I don't know, these look super boring to me. I'm not interested, and the fact that they're Disney makes me even less interested in them than I would have been otherwise. So for me, these are going to be a pass. I wouldn't mind trying Catrice at some other time. I think I've heard that some of their products are really nice, so I'll just kind of keep a pin in Catrice for now, and then we'll come back to it another time. Oh, sorry, one more thing. So if there's products that I don't really talk about here, it's because I'm usually genuinely interested in buying them, and I'll just buy them and do a full review of them. So I'm not going to talk too much about things I want to buy because you're just going to see it on my channel anyway. But one thing that I'm a bit kind of on the fence about, lastly, is the Colourpop Lux Glosses. So I've just put up a review. It'll be, I think, the 16th of February, of the Luxe Velvet Liquid lipsticks. And those I really, really like. I think they're an incredible formula. But I'm not huge into glosses. I haven't cared too much for the Colourpop gloss formula so far. So they've just come out with these, are they new? Yeah, new glosses, Luxe Gloss. Cushiony, high shine, hydrating, nourish and soften lips with an exclusive blend of extracts black rose, poppy seed, and Madagascar vanilla. There's 8 shades. And it says that it is nourish lips, oversized applicator, easy one swipe, medium coverage. It's non-sticky, lightweight. So actually, let me take that back. I might try these, especially if it's a very lightweight kind of finish, because again, I have extremely sensitive lips. So if I have too much product on them, I get overly fiddly with my lips. Like just now having that gloss on, I'm like, take it off. Okay. So I might get these. That's not part of the AntiHaul then. I may have convinced myself just to buy them. That's not the point of this. No, we should be not buying things. I think that's going to be it. I think I did everything. Sorry for all the reflection in my glasses. I do wear glasses all day, every day. I only take them off for filming on YouTube. So I really needed them to be able to read things. So yeah, so that's my AntiHaul. It was kind of I might buy some things. AntiHaul. That's okay. Right? Yeah. The whole point is just to talk about this shit. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoy AntiHauls, let me know, and I will continue to do them. I'll try them for the next kind of couple of months, and we'll see what the reaction is, whether you guys enjoy them or not, or whether I should do a will I buy it instead, and kind of talk about them more just going through them and saying what things I would buy or what I wouldn't buy, rather than just mostly what I'm not interested in. Thanks again. If you enjoyed watching me, if you enjoyed this little video, hit the like. You could subscribe if you wanted to. I mean, that'd be super cool. You don't have to. Like, I ain't judging you. But you just press the button and then you subscribed. And then you could like see more exciting and or very boring videos. How about I put a picture of my cat up here? Look at him. His name is Betty. He's adorable. You could subscribe for him. More cat footage. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this and have an amazing, amazing day. And we'll see you on the next one. Bye.